Well, I know it's long overdue, and I thought I'd give at least a very quick update. Where I'm at right now is got all the displays in the remaining 4 props. That is always a scary thing to do because you're taking the display out of its plastic bezel, and now it becomes a relatively fragile item to hold on to and to install. So all went good, everything's okay. Next week we'll be putting in the microphone and installing the camera, which goes up in this corner here, up in that corner there, and I have to loop it around to plug in, and the props are moving along. 2 are for my friend R. Warren, and the other 2 are for myself. The prototypes, I have no idea what I'm going to end up doing with those. The amplifier in one is blown out, but I did come up with a solution. It's just not one that I could do quickly. I'm not going to tear the prop apart, but they'll be brought up to functional status here after I get these done. Now, I had requests both on YouTube and in the forums for schematics. I don't work from schematics. I do this all off the top of my head. It's just easier that way, because normally the props or builds that I do, I'm only doing one at a time, because I don't do commission builds. I don't sell what I build. I do them for my own personal enjoyment. It's my quiet time. I really love doing this kind of stuff, but I never ever want it to become a job. So, as I've told people before, I don't ever want to make this a job. So I'm sorry, but again, like I say, I don't do commission builds. I don't have schematics that I can offer. I try to put as much information in my threads as possible so that people who really I feel could do this successfully, and I don't mean that in a cruel way, but this is not for the faint of heart. You could end up taking some very expensive items and having a tragic failure somewhere along the line. So again, I appreciate the I guess the request, but I don't do schematics, so I can't supply them. If you have specific questions, I will try to answer them, but you know, this is not going to be a job. So anyways, next weekend I do hope to have the cameras in, the microphones in, and move this prop along. I got to get these done. You know, just been procrastinating far too long, which I tend to do that. So anyways, I don't want to ramble, and I want to get going. The game's going to start up here pretty soon, so I'm going to post this, and I hope you all have a great week, and hopefully next weekend I'll have a little bit more of a constructive update. See you then. Bye.